we were having a discussion. A discussion kind of popped up, and if I'm wrong, you can correct me. There was a discussion about how do we gain that like relationship where an elder could talk to young people, young men, and they respect a community. Is that did I get that right?
Say it again.
No, I'm saying we're trying to get our community back from our young men and women outside. I mean, that's what it sounds. I mean, that's one.
Right. I'll be glad when we get there.
Right.
I really do.
Lord, what you got to say about that?
Well, I think that's why we started doing what we started doing right now, right? To reinvent our community. We don't want it back like how it was. We want it better than how it was. Because it wasn't always great back then as well. Because, you know, I've been through a lot growing up in this community, and it always been issues. But we was able to resolve them differently, right? So when we first started this organization, after the Davon McNeil incident, it sparked something in everybody, right? So I know it sparked something in me. I was still doing what I considered was helping out my community by piggybacking off of what Rodney did for me. He gave me my first job. So I'm one of the ones he's talking about. So I started giving out jobs, right? So then, when that happened, we said, I got Jason, and then Jason came around here. We said, we need to do something about this. So we need to bring our community back. We need to unite everybody, and that's where we started. And it's still a learning curve for everybody. We're still trying to figure out how to do it, but we're doing our best. But it's not going to just come overnight, and not going to just be me, Jason, Rodney, and Woo Woo. Everybody's going to have to do it. It takes a village, right? So we got to come together as one. That's why we created the name Cedar United, to come together as one. So, like, we're working on it, and
it's gonna take a process.
And like I said, we hear all the time. So, you guys got any ideas or got any things that we can do to make the community better? Just talk.
We'll have a forum coming up soon, so that we'll invite each and every one of y'all that's in our community to voice you guys' opinions on what you think should be done as far as something that we as a family can do, whether it's events, whether it's conversations, whether there is activities, you name it. We'll have an open suggestion type mic event where as though you guys speak and speak how you feeling and see if we can do anything that we take from it, and then we try to make something of it. So that is to come soon. But yeah.
And hopefully we get the branch off where other communities start seeing what we're doing and they start taking initiative. So not just to make our community better, but all the communities around the surrounding areas and throughout the world, period. So
do y'all are y'all in contact with other outreach programs that could come to talk to the community?
We're not affiliated with other outreach programs, but we will work with other programs.
Yeah, just so they can give us a little more information that you don't have. They probably can tell us how our community should be, run or some kind of input.
And we got a goal and we got an agenda for our community as one. So and we got the support of our council member, as y'all see, Trayon. He's been very helpful to us.
I mean, the thing to me is, like I said, when I spoke about my story, I mean, in between my story from there to now, it's a lot that I could have put in. But the thing is that for me, like I said, I moved around here in 1980, and the community center then that I was involved in, we did everything. Kings to me, we did all kind of stuff. And that unity, even with all the nonsense we had, we still were a community, and it's falling off, but we're here now. This is 2020. We're here together to do everything humanly possible to get back what we lost. Me, personally, this been brewing to me for since I've been on the bus. I now drive a Metro, so to see my people go through and act and do the things they do because I'm on a bus, and to see that every day bothered me. And when the incident happened with the young man that got killed, and then Jason and Lawrence were talking, it for me it was a no-brainer. It's nowhere in the world that I'm not going to be a part of something, especially in my community, that I see has fallen off. I mean, these three right here, I got mad love for because I'm the old man in this group. You see what I'm saying? I'm the old man. So when I seen what came about with them, man, you don't have to ask me nothing. All you got to do is say when and where, what we doing. I'm a part of it. So my thing is, we're gonna run through some. We're gonna run into obstacles and all that stuff. But our goal is to make Cedar right now, our community, a better community. We're going to heal this place. We're going to heal this. And with all the stuff that's going on in the parking lot or down the street, because if you think about it, like when I was here, when we first moved here, like all these buildings right here were for seniors. No young people lived in those buildings. You only had young people in this set of buildings, 33. You had them in those three right there. Now you didn't have them in the top. You had them in the top with a laundromat. So you had seniors in the 55 group over there where you had Miss Bernadette. Yep. At the very top, all the one-bedroom units was all seniors in this neighborhood. So that's when I came in. That's what it was. It's been changed, but it was changed. It wasn't changed to benefit us. I mean, oh my goodness. One thing that I know, nothing is done. No change in our community is done for us. It's not done to benefit us. And it's easier for us to fight and argue and all that amongst each other because that's what they want.
Amen.
That's what they want. But if you sit back and say, you know what, hold on, it's a bigger plan put in place than what's going on, than what I see. Yeah, because it is. This ain't done by accident. This is design. It's designed for me to beef with you, to argue with him, to go through the motion with him, to have. That's what it's designed. But all we gotta do is stay together and have one common goal for our community first. We're gonna do other things with our community, but for our community first, to heal and grow. Once we heal and grow, I guarantee you, every other community is gonna latch on. They're gonna see what's happening. They're gonna say, okay, they doing this. Cause like me, I did a thing. My family thing is just because I got tired of saying my family members were at a family reunion, graduation, or the most popular thing is the funeral. So I said I'm gonna do a family reunion just because, and that's my thing, just because. And I challenge everybody out there to do the same thing. Come together with your family just because. So we gonna fix this community, City United, just because. Why? Because all of us been around here for years, or we got people or families been around here for years. So we're gonna continue to heal. So I mean that's just where I'm at with it. We ain't always gonna agree, we ain't always gonna be on the same point. Somebody gonna sit there and say, man, she get on my nerve with that. I can't believe he said it. So what? That's life. I don't have to like you. To be totally honest, I don't have to like you. I have to respect you. And I have to respect your opinion and what you think and you feel. If we can do that, we good. So it ain't gonna stop here. We starting here, but I'm looking for world domination for us. That's how I look at it.
Yeah,
I want to take the world back.
So we need, in order to do that, we need people like, y'all know, Althea, she's my second mother. She's my mother, and when I was 14 years old, I was wild. So she took me in and she treated me like a son. So we're gonna need everybody to be a Althea or be a Rodney or Jason, who mentored me since I was a child. I called him for everything, even when I was in trouble. So. Big trouble.
Yeah, so I wanted to give the opportunity for the youngins, if they still, Naziah, did you come up with your story yet? Yes. You did? Okay, so we're gonna give an opportunity before we wrap up to give some young people their time to voice their stories. Because, we trying to cover everybody. You ready for your story, Naziah? Okay.